Hey everybody, what's up? I've been forced to start the podcast. I had no choice, and they're making me do it. And I don't know what to do. Okay, I don't know what to do. All right, it is good. Pai, how do you feel right now?
I feel like GF. I feel like happy but sad but GF.
What does that mean? To be frankly honest with
Basically,
you?
okay. So feeling like Jeff doesn't have emotions.
Right,
He has
right.
connections to emotions.
Okay.
So his emotions goes via like a network. So like for example, like when you code stuff, you tell the PC what to do. That's how Jeff emotions work. Basically, that's his Jeff motion. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jeff, how do you feel? Are you feeling Jeff motions right now?
I am feeling extremely Jeff right now. I don't know how to explain it, but let's say I'm very Jeff. I'm extremely Jeff.
I like it. I like it. Johnny, do you feel kind of like Jeff right now?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. How do you like? Is it difficult to feel like Jeff?
Yeah, it's actually like very, very hard, but I'll get used to it,
Like my dick. Well, hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Podcast. By the way, guys, this is a special one. This is episode 40.
Let's go.
This is the 40th episode.
Sir.
Jesus Christ, bro. That's fucking crazy. So we're gonna hit I guess we're gonna hit like 50 in like 2.5 months. That's insane. But thank you all for watching and supporting the show. This is one of my favorite shows to do during the week. It's one of the more fuck off, Johnny, alright? Fuck off. Thank you all for supporting, thank you all for listening and all that stuff. And we are here. It's gonna be a great episode because we have a fuck ton of shit to talk about. Basically, this week was like E3 without E3. We had a couple shitty conferences, but of course, I think our topic of the show is mainly going to be the PlayStation event. But first, as always, we're gonna be talking about what the gang has been playing this week. Alright? So let's start with who am I gonna let me go through this chat right here. Who am I gonna start? I'm thinking I might start with Johnny this time.
Oh, me.
Johnny, what have you been playing this past week?
So I've been playing 3 games mainly.
Okay.
One, Xenoblade Chronicles. I think Fidel asked.
That's true. I did ask.
So I finished Xenoblade Chronicles Defensive Edition.
Hey.
I had a great, amazing time with it, but not as good as the time I had before when I first played it.
Right.
Because like I played the game before. Yeah, it's graphically better, but there's nothing new to the table.
Okay.
So but I still love the game.
Okay.
But the next game is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Wait, you didn't talk about Torna.
Oh, you mean Future Connected?
Yeah, Future Connected. Oh, sorry, no, Jesus Christ. Future Connected. You all played Future Connected.
Honestly, with Future Connected, just turn on casual mode, speed through the game. You can finish it in like 4 to 5 hours. The side quests are boring as fuck. The only enjoyable thing is the Nopons. I get all the Nopon army. Like I love them. Nini is my favorite.
I'm sorry, what?
Nopon.
There's a Nopon called Nini?
Yeah, Nini.
What the fuck?
There is.
Yeah,
Did you guys
the
tell
Nopon.
Nini? Does
No.
Nini know about this? Like the Twitter Nini?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
But yeah,
Okay.
That's my favorite character in Future Connected. Like I love her to death.
Okay.
And and, like the hearts of hearts are like okay. Like, so the thing is, you could like I know like people don't like doing this, but you could legit watch the whole thing. Like you need to play it,
Right.
because like it's boring as fuck. It's like when I was playing it, I fell asleep one time, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Fuck!" I fell asleep because like with the combat and all that stuff, it's so easy. Like you kill people so fast. There's no challenge to that game mode. So yeah, that shit was boring. I say you should skip it. To be honest, just watch it.
Oof. Okay.
And the next game I'm playing is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yes, sir. You finally played it.
I think it's still on sale for like $45.
Yeah, it's I think $41.
That's the best you're gonna get to the end of it.
Exactly. So I almost beat the game in one day. I only had like the final boss left, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna hold that off.
Are you gonna do it?
I mean, I really liked it. No, I didn't do it yet.
Well, are you going to?
I have to pick something for it.
But
Why? It's a boss.
already beat the game?
Yeah, I already beat the game. Like I basically beat it.
Bro, he's
I
at the
just
last
did it.
boss story. I don't know how he did it. He like
Yeah.
sped through it in one day. He's
But,
a psychopath.
Did,
Yeah,
did you
it's
find
a-
it hard?
No.
Okay.
Jeff's like, oh.
So
Offended.
the game's amazing. Like I'm actually pissed off I didn't play it before it released.
Yeah, you
on
should
Wii
be.
U. But I had like a great time playing it. Freaking Cranky Kong and Diddy Kong are ass.
Yeah, that's true. Very
I only
true.
use Diddy.
You only use Dixie.
Dixie Kong. But yeah, that game's pretty good.
Alright,
I've been playing in Persona 4 Golden. Well, yesterday. I just
Persona.
But
Arizona.
I'd say everyone should play it. If you have a PC,
Mm-hmm.
everyone should play it. It's only $20 on the Steam store right now.
Yeah, obviously, it's
It's
one
like-
of our things here that, yeah, yesterday, basically, the only notable thing to come out of the PC gaming show was Persona 4 Golden live dropped on PC. We'll talk about that later, what it means and all that stuff for other platforms.
Yeah, so like, this game is phenomenal. Like, you'll have an amazing time playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm surprised a lot. It's like their first time playing this game, like a lot of people.
Yeah,
That's
of
what
course, for sure. I mean, it was on
Okay.
Vita, so it's not like a lot of
Yeah.
people had that thing.
Exactly.
So like, I feel like everyone, like legit everyone, should buy this game and play it.
You heard it here first, Jeff. You gotta play it.
Calm down.
Oh, Jeff
It's
says
only
let's
$20
calm down.
for a phenomenal
But
game.
they're into JRPG, dude.
Okay,
Oh.
tonight's our JRPGs, and obviously you won't buy it because you're not into them. But I feel like if you're trying to lean into JRPGs, this would be a great first JRPG play.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, all right, that's good, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself there. What about Mr. Yorha?
Mr. Yorha has been doing a lot of stuff this week. First of all, Mr. Yorha has been playing. What did I even play? I forgot.
Well, you also beat Torna. And you didn't
Wrestling.
like it.
Wrestling. WWE.
Stop saying Torna, dumbass.
Oh my
I
god.
beat PW Connected,
Jesus.
which was actually ass.
Okay.
Like, this actually impacted how I view Xenoblade 1.
Oof.
But that's pretty much the last impression I got on the game. I'm not coming
Right.
back until a long time. So like I left Xenoblade with this in mind.
Oof.
So that kind of impacted how I view the game.
Okay.
I don't see it as perfect as I saw it when I beat it.
Right.
And what did I also play? Unfortunately, I bought WWE 2K20.
Yeah, we've been.
It
on
was
call for
very
this.
cheap, and I wanted to see how bad it was.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing about that shit is that I ended up ironically enjoying it.
Oh god.
Maybe because I haven't played a WWE game since like 2011 or something
Maybe,
like that.
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. But like I mean, it's glitchy. It's like weird. It's slow. Like it's alright. It's alright. Like I got it for like $9.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. Well, you heard it here
I got it
first.
for like $9. It's alright for that price.
I mean, you created us, so
I created you.
you should create
And I-
yourself too.
And beat
I
for
also been playing.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought Persona 4 Golden yesterday. I haven't started yet.
Oh,
I don't want to start it now because Last of Us is next week
Yeah.
and SpongeBob is also next week, so I don't feel like starting a new game on top of these two.
Yeah.
And is that it?
Is that mainly it?
I don't know.
Might be. Yeah,
You tell me.
I think that's all you. Let me think.
You
think.
keep track of what I play more
Yeah,
than
I do. Yeah, I mean, you had your PC dead for the first half of the week. Yeah, no, I think that's all you played, really, to be frankly honest. It's kind of fucked up, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, cool.
To be honest, that's cool.
You gotta be honest. All right, Mr. Pio1,
Yes, sir.
Elite Gamer, what have you been playing?
I finished, of course, like Johnny and Diop. I finished the original game, or the first game, Xenoblade.
Mm-hmm.
I love that part. And then I started Epilogue, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and that it was very it was rough to me to play because I would play, and it was like I would get so sleepy, so I have to take a break, and then I would take like a 2-hour break, and then not play for a day or something because like it put me to sleep like playing that. It was
Right.
it's very bad. I would say like Jonah said, if you like playing that, maybe just a little bit less on the overall game, just a little bit less because now I don't want to go back and do all the other stuff like side missions that I have left, achievements I left, all that stuff. It was that bad. So it was one of those things where like it's better to just they should have done this right. They should try this game. It's $40 and not have the epilogue, and it will sold better and everything. So I think that's what I should have done. Just remaster or whatever the game, and don't have the epilogue. And it's a win-win. You pay less.
Right. Because I don't think the epilogue is a bad idea. It's just that it wasn't good, apparently.
Yeah, but it's better to have basically less. And it's good to have more than it's bad.
Right. Okay, so without spoiling, does it actually really bridge? Like, does it give you any hint to what the future is gonna be?
No, absolutely not.
Nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
It's like trying to drink an empty glass. You get nothing.
Okay. Wow.
Like honestly, like it's filler quests. The story is filler, and the game, like the ending was like I was talking to Jeff. I was like, "What the fuck happened?" And it was like, "I don't know. Just I don't care."
Like at the end, it was like, "That's it." Like,
God.
It probably has the worst boss in the Xenoblade history.
Yeah, that's garbage too. So, like everything, everything sucked about it. Like, okay, the main game, I would rate 9.5 out of 10. The DLC or epilogue, I'll rate like a 3 out of 10 or something.
Right.
Like that's the difference between them. It's a huge difference. It's a big ass difference. So I don't like it at all. Then I start because obviously Last of Us comes out next week. I didn't want to start anything big.
Right.
So I'm playing with my friend the Borderlands, the second DLC. It's only like 8 hours long.
Right.
We're about halfway through or something. So, and I also just for fun started Last of Us last night, just see if I can beat it.
Okay.
Which I think I can. I'm already halfway through. So there you go.
Last of Us, yeah, you can beat it.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna beat it.
You're gonna play through Last of Us 1 right away?
No, I started last night.
Oh, you started last night. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's like 12 hours. So
You can do that in 2 days.
Yeah. So I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna finish it, and then probably just to finish up the Borderlands DLC.
That's cute.
Before part 2.
All right. Well, okay, yeah, and I mean, yeah, like I told everyone kind of knows, I barely
had time to play any video games this week other than like stream time and stuff like that because Monday, Tuesday I was working on the direct, then I had to deal with Twitter suspensions, then I actually finally went desk shopping, so then I had to build up the desk, and then I had to go mount wall shopping, and then it took a while to make it, all this stuff. So anyways, either way, all this leads to a better fucking work environment and all that shit, so it's worth it.
Why are you acting like a naughty like employee?
I have no idea. I don't fucking know. Point is, I only got to play a bit more of Xenoblade. I'm at chapter 13. I'm having an okay time. You know, I'm kind of just playing through it to play through it, not having the best time. The high story beats hit high, but everything else just kind of feels like, okay, I'm just playing a game, I guess. Have I played anything else? I mean, I played more Clubhouse with Johnny on stream. That was really fun. Yeah, that's mainly been it. So I'll get more back on my cage next week. All right. So
you're caging around.
Exactly.
Right
I'm caging around. All right, boys and girls. So now, here we go. So this week, here's what we're gonna do. Because PlayStation was the big one, right? Let's do all the other news things like in the beginning, so that PlayStation's conference is our topic of the show. All right. So.
Okay.
Yesterday, we had two conferences we watched together. We live streamed our reactions and everything. It was the PC Gaming Show and the Future Game Show conference. Now, the PC show, to start off with, was painful, to say the least. Like, it was, like, it was, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It was so dragged out because of this horrible interviewer, like, the guy who was hosting it. He was, like... He kept showing up at like every second to make a dumb joke, a very boomer joke, not something funny. And genuinely, all that came out of it was Persona. Persona.
Outlast.
Yeah, and Outlast. And again, what sucks too is Persona was leaked so much beforehand that it wasn't even a big deal that they had it. Like, obviously, they wanted it to be this big surprise, but the internet does its
also
work.
Released before the game show. So,
that is very true. But let's talk about let's talk about Persona for a second. So Persona 4 Golden dropped on PC, right? What do you think that means for the future of Persona games? Does that mean the exclusivity on PlayStation is over? Do you think PC is an exception? What do you guys think?
I feel like Atlas is making like a huge deal out of this. Mm-hmm. So like, and also I just think this is like a testing zone.
Right.
Because it's like easy port. So you don't have to optimize it like that like much. All you have to do is optimize the frame rate, up the graphics, and there you go. So I feel like it's a test. See how many people actually buy outside of the PlayStation. If this does good, they might release Persona 3 and 3 might be happening already. Mm-hmm. But they might release 5 for PC.
Damn. You don't again?
But
Yeah.
I have a high feeling that they're saving the consoles for just one big drop.
Yeah, because here's my thing, right? I feel like if the deal was to keep this all still PlayStation and PC, this would have just dropped on PS4 and PC. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I don't see a reason if they were keeping the PlayStation exclusivity, they wouldn't have done a day-and-date release between, hey, now it's available on PS4 and PC. Like, especially with how it was on
weird,
the
like,
Vita, right? Like, that is really weird.
Yeah, because they just were like, oh, PC, the PS4 is like where we had it first, like
Exactly,
PlayStation had Persona first.
It's it is a really weird one that it's only on PC. But I hope I assume it's gonna come to console sooner than later.
Hopefully,
I mean, releasing
PS4
games on console costs a lot of money because they have to buy license and they have to buy like publishing on PC is way faster and easier and like cheaper compared to
Who
console.
is playing the loudest first-person shooter of all time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but I made a point. Maybe you should focus on
Motherfucker.
that.
Yeah. Well, because it's ruining your point because it's so fucking loud.
It's like because like with PC, it's all digital,
Right.
but with console, you have physical and digital.
Right.
So you gotta promote two ways. Like they might release a physical version. I doubt it for this game.
I hope so.
I think I really hope so too. But I feel like with this game, like a $20 game, you can have a $20 on console too. I feel like people won't go out their way to get a physical version.
Right.
Besides true fans.
Fair. Okay. All right. Cool.
To be fair, I asked my friend. I mean, he's been a Persona 5 fan since the PS2 era. I asked him what he thought, and he said basically Atlas likes trolling, and like
I mean
he showed me like a huge list. I mean, he had it on his mind, and I started laughing. Right, I was like, "What about Persona 5 Royal on PC?" It was like it's gonna happen, but after Persona 6 it comes to PS5.
Christ.
honestly, I can see them doing that, cooking like everywhere. So they want to milk as much as possible on PlayStation until they actually.
Jeff also made a good point. He also said that the PC ports are way cheaper than console ports.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fair. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And also,
Yeah, basically testing the waters.
Yeah.
also
Exactly.
the people who ported the PC port only do PC ports, not console ports. Keep that in mind.
Fair. All right. Yeah. Exactly. So the PC gaming show, I honestly think there was really nothing. Was there anything else notable I'm missing? I mean, they showed the Mafia narrative trailer, but no gameplay, so it didn't really matter. I don't think anything else.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all the notable stuff. Then we saw the Future Game Show later that day, and that show was so weird because the first step was, I think, really strong in terms of like they showed some really high quality indie games, and it felt like they were going at a good pace, a good speed, and then they just kind of dropped off. Then it became like, here's 15 minutes talking about the future of next gen, and again, it's just this thing that both the PC show and this show could have just been shorter if they had put stuff like interviews and stuff like conversations at the end. Like when people are watching digital shows, like you have to understand, I understand there's a passion towards game development. I understand you want to put a message out there, but like it's like that is no matter what content that people are either not on the, like they're going to go on their phone for or they're not going to listen to, and the people that really care about that stuff will stick towards the after credits or whatever to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's like you don't have to put that in the show, right? And obviously sometimes they're getting paid to do this, but it's like you just have to find a better way. Like you have to, at some point when you look at your own conference, look at, okay, this part is way too long. We either need to condense this or drop this completely. I think having these long ass things is unnecessary.
Because I feel like what they showed with like the PS5 and the Xbox,
Yeah.
that could have been like in the actual Xbox and PS5, like,
Yeah.
you know, conference, not like a third party conference. Because
Right.
like all the stuff they talked about, we already knew about. Like they already explained that multiple times already. Like PlayStation already had like 2 events that
Right.
talked about it, and Xbox already had 1. So you already know. So why spend like legit like 10-15 minutes just talking about the same thing we already know about?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, again, like it's like, guys, we get it. Next gen's going to be really powerful and special. Like I don't need 10 different conferences telling me that. So then the last two news
Exactly.
pieces before we get into PlayStation. First of all, For Jeff here, which is, well, I mean, for all of us, which is really good. Capcom has announced that RE series has exceeded 100 million units sold worldwide.
That's surprising to me.
It's insane, right? Because it's...
I mean, it's not surprising. I know Resident Evil is big, but I'm
That's
surprised
insane.
that's the first Capcom franchise to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, like, that's what's crazy. It's
Expect Monster
horror,
Hunter to.
Yeah, and like it's a survival horror. Like it's not like it's a genre that's like super accessible or anything. It's like
I mean, Resident Evil is kind of the Call of Duty of survival horrors.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh yeah. It's crazy. Good job on the team, and obviously we're gonna talk about Resident Evil later. And then the final thing for Payo, and I mean all of us.
Oh wait, before
Yes.
keep going.
What you got?
What do you think is the best selling Resident Evil game?
Isn't it 5?
Yeah, 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 5. And then after that?
6?
6.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah,
This is
because
funny
it
to
went.
me. It's funny.
It's like way more accessible because it's more actiony. All right, then the last on Metacritic, we got Last of Us 2 reviews, and holy shit, the game is sitting at a 96 on Metacritic.
Crazy.
With 90 reviews, that makes it one of the best reviewed games ever. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Pi, what were all the reviews saying? Like, what felt like the consensus?
But okay, here's the thing, right? I don't really read reviews, but I watched Greg Bigler's podcast about
Oh
it.
yeah, me too.
Because that was pretty good. They basically recorded that before Metacritic came out, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they, I mean, without talking too much about it, they all like extremely loved it, and they said like that it's one of those things where you kind of have to experience for yourself,
Right.
but maybe not everyone will like it, which is kind of like, but they still expect like very high praise for
And
it.
that is a massive. I mean, that it is the 39th best reviewed game on Metacritic. I'm looking here.
Because for like
Technically, like 20
before,
if you don't count ports. Yeah.
like my hype for the game was high, but then after the spoilers, it legit like
Exactly,
dropped
yeah.
like a fucking rock.
Yeah.
But after like reading the reviews, especially I listened to the one from Game Explain and the one from GameSpot.
Right.
How like they explain like you wanted to stop Ellie from actually committing like her actions.
Jesus.
So like
Mm.
it's like a very like
Yeah.
strong story. That's what they're saying. Like you feel emotional, like you want to stop playing the game. That's how emotional it is.
Exactly. Yeah. No,
So like
people are
that
saying, like,
that
they
gets
want-
me
yeah.
really really fucking hyped for the game.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
To that. I think.
And also, actually, what I'm excited about is the comparisons. I mean, I don't like Metal Gear Solid 5, but the gameplay is like that's masterful gameplay. Like the gameplay
Yeah.
is flawless.
No, people are
Yeah.
saying the gameplay is like really good too, which is like
Yeah.
important. I think.
But
Yeah.
the only thing I'm scared of is like maybe the dogs could get annoying. I don't know.
We're gonna see.
Maybe.
I saw a clip. I'm just saying, like, some people would probably like feel sick when playing this game. That's all I say. It's like,
That's like
Alright,
gruesome.
there was one clip, like I actually, like even I was like, oh my god, like I was joking. I gotta see that.
The Last of Us. Yeah.
But yeah, like they explain like when you have to kill the dog and all that stuff, it's like it feels so like
Sadness.
emotional.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff
Yeah, go
Giant
on.
died. He's gone, guys. Well, yeah, Last of Us 2 is gonna be hopefully a phenomenal game, and I guess on next week's podcast we'll be talking about it, which is crazy.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
sir.
Already?
I'm going to
Yeah.
midnight. I'm going to midnight release.
Yeah, I'm playing at midnight. It's
We're
gonna
all
be lit.
going midnight.
We're all-
Well, Fidel's doing it fucking digital midnight.
Yes, sir.
Funny thing though, the store I'm buying it at is
Oh,
the
has
first
it
midnight
open?
release. Yeah, it's the first midnight release since GTA 5 in
Mm.
2013, which is crazy. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
But it is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Well, no more fucking around, guys, all right? It is finally time. I think we have to talk about this. I mean, obviously we did our live reaction, but I think it's time. Our topic of the show, our big thing here is the PlayStation 5 gaming reveal event, right? We did the live reaction. We had some thoughts afterwards, but now, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to give our overall thoughts about it. Then we're going to go through the big and... What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you just?
What?
Are you gonna do it?
Do what?
The sound? I hate you so much. Anyways, all right. So let's PlayStation 5 event. Okay, I think to start this off, right? I think we can unanimously say this was a fucking amazing digital
Yes.
conference.
Like I say, the best PlayStation like event they ever put out.
Let's calm down.
I personally think so.
Top three.
Top 3.
Because there was that conference where they had like a God of War and Spider-Man and
I would say the top 3 is the 2015 E3, 2016 E3, and this.
Mhm.
Because
The announced episode 7 remake was like the best one they ever made for me.
Oh, that was PSX, I think. Yeah.
no, that was E3. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7.
Are you sure that was in PSX?
Yes. No,
Oh,
PSX
PSX
was
is
the
where they
gameplay.
showed gameplay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, no, this was fucking amazing. It was like really special from start to finish. Everything about it. It was like I couldn't believe they did it. Not only did they, it's like I think especially having it as a digital event made it like more tight. You know, they went trailer by trailer. They showed so many exclusives that I think we all care about, and it's gonna be lit. Jeff, can you leave and come back in the call?
Why?
We can
There's
all
an
hear our
echo.
voices twice from you. Just get out and come in. There he is. He's gone. Now he's back. All right. Yeah. So first of all, let's start with the kicker here. All right? We're gonna go through these one by one. Okay. First of all, Spider-Man, Miles. No, actually no. First of all was GTA 5. Really?
I think that was like to bring you down, to bring you up later. That current moment. That's
I
why they-
guess. That was definitely
but-
yeah.
Like, why? That's the only question. Why?
Mhm.
Money.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but like, why even like, oh, GTA 5 on PS5? Who did not expect that?
The worst part is they didn't even show it running on PS5. They showed
Yeah,
it.
it's for gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
This is top lazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow, that was weird. Like, I really thought, like, I would have rather they just had the logo and say coming to PS5 than like showing
Yeah.
PS4 gameplay again. Really
So,
weird.
What's funny is they showed that trailer, then they showed the logo. All the games
Yeah.
gonna be featured of PS5 games. Like what? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
and I think they basically
Right.
announced too that GTA Online is going free to play next gen. So I think they said now it's gonna be free on your PS5 once you get it. I'm not sure if it was for PS
No.
Plus.
Everyone who gets PS5 gets GTA 5 for free.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
what's
Yeah,
good.
it's free. It's free. Yeah.
No,
No,
you
the
guys
whole game is
are
free.
lying.
The whole game is
Like,
free.
the whole thing is free.
Oh, it's not just
Yeah,
GTA Online. Okay.
Everything's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be free.
okay. Fair enough. But then we kick off with a banger: Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. What's up,
Man,
Danger?
I think we can all say like we all expected Spider-Man maybe year 1 or year 2, right? But
Yes.
I don't think anyone could have predicted this was the launch game. That's insane.
That okay. I was watching this right, and as soon as I was like, "Oh, is this really Spider-Man?" Because in the end of Spider-Man 1, without
Uh-huh.
spoiling, something happens where like that. I recognized the electricity, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, "This Spider-Man," and then you saw like the top of the mask. I was
yeah.
like, "No way!" I was like, "What the?"
Dude,
And then it showed a trailer and Holiday 2020. I was
holy
like,
shit.
I went
yeah.
fucking nuclear. I
No,
was like, "What the hell?"
Our reaction was insane. Like I love going back to that reaction because it's like we're all like, "Holy shit, Spider-Man!" We're all yelling like, and then you hear like Jeff going, "Sony won," and then fucking Johnny's like, "Oh!" And it was insane. It was like an amazing reveal because they showed gameplay, they showed how beautiful it's and launched it. But let's talk about for this game specifically. It feels like there's been a whole miscommunication of conversations of what's going on. Whether it's a
I mean, they reveal what it is. It's just people that can read.
right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 'cause, like, it's a standalone game.
Mm.
It's shorter than the main game.
Well, to be fair, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
Uh-huh.
They never said that it's like shorter, smaller. You just say standalone full game. That's what they said.
Right.
They never said short anything.
But do you think
So,
like
They're
I don't think
the
there's a
scale
lot.
of Uncharted Lost Legacy. So Uncharted Lost Legacy was shorter than the main game, so like you
Yeah.
can expect that.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, it
Mhm.
could be like a full-fledged game with just more story aspects. Because like with any other game, you have to create the whole world.
But I
But with
just
this
think-
game, the world already created already.
Exactly. Just
Yeah, I
use
mean-
what you have, make it better.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
honestly, even when I look at it graphically, not even to be mean, it does look extremely similar to Spider-Man PS4. Like,
Bro, did you see how what the fuck?
okay, his facial animations look the same, but like the flying, the swinging around and stuff looked pretty similar.
So
No, he has different moves.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
don't-
faster. He's faster.
Don't change
Bro,
what's
Miles
not.
looks like a CG movie now.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because the big issue with Spider-Man PS4 is the character models. They looked so weird. Like Spider-Man's face looked really like flat and weird. But yeah, no, his face looks cool here. But yeah, I really do hope, because again, obviously, what I mean is obviously in 2 years this is more gonna be like more Spider-Man, which is amazing. I'm okay with that. It's not gonna be like they're not. This isn't enough time to make brand new crazy systems and brand new. Obviously, it's in New York too. It's during winter, I think, because you see him like wearing a snow jacket. You see snow around. But I think it's gonna be fucking amazing. And dude, you cannot. I mean, they pulled a Nintendo, right? Like you launch with your banger, right? And Xbox is doing it with Halo. It's like now these companies are learning again.
They get it now. Like they launch with like the strongest title now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's how you launch on. I mean, you look at Switch, right? Like Breath of the Wild was massive. You know, it's like, and
you just compare to the PS4 that launched with Knack and fucking Killzone.
Yeah, horrible.
Well, I got the PS4 like a year and a half after the release, so.
Yeah, because like what the fuck is there to play on the PS4 at launch?
Dude, I bought mine.
Even me, I used to love Killzone, and even me was bored like 1 month after.
I mean, you guys saw that picture of me. I got it 2 months after, and what did I have? I had Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4. Like, there was literally nothing else to play.
Reddit moments.
I luckily got it from my neighbor because when she bought it, Amazon sent her like another one on accident. So she said, "Oh shit, get a free PS4."
Oh, that's fucking
so I was
lucky.
like, "Hey,
that's cool."
Yeah.
Then the next one they showed was Gran Turismo 7. Again, not for us, but they did spend an unnecessary time with it. Cause like, and it was like literally in the car. You just heard the driving, and you were like, okay, that's a weird one right after Spider-Man. But again, cool. No release date for it. Then I think we could all agree, banger.
Yes,
Ratchet and Clank.
Yes.
Oh my god, I lost my voice here.
Oh man,
Jeff lost his mind.
we were dying, bro.
We were
We were
looking at
dying.
it, I was like, there's no way to make the original, like the first PS4 one, better, but they did.
Dude.
And I was like,
I
fuck,
think
man.
what I
Like
adore.
now, when you look at the PS4 like footage, it seems so last gen. It seems so like
Which is so
obsolete,
weird,
no?
because
Like,
I
Ratchet
thought that game was
is so weird
gorgeous.
now.
Yeah.
He also his like the details. Like if you see the screenshot,
This is CG level. This is CG.
I mean,
level.
I
They
think
have,
they
like,
literally. I think they literally took his model from the movie that they
Yeah,
made like 2
exactly.
years. Yeah, it's insane.
basically.
Cause you can actually see every individual like strand of fur he has.
I
Oh,
think
why do you
another
care about
version-
fur, Gunny?
Oh.
You got something.
furry.
That's it.
Donnie, do
That's
you
the
have
only
something to tell?
detail. What other detail is there to say?
His eyes, his
the
weapons.
environment.
Clank.
Clank looks shiny.
Yeah,
Do you know
shiny.
how graphically demanding to pit like individual
Fuck
strands
off.
of fur is?
I'm just saying that's something a furry would notice.
You know what?
Well, I think this game
Graphic-
has.
if you care about graphically impressive. You talk about like how they switch environment in like a blink of an eye, like not even loading.
And
But
that's
that's not graphically demanding. That's
Why?
like-
Why?
No,
and that's what I mean.
That's not graphically demanding. That's just like,
It
you
is.
know.
Huh?
No, that's the SSD, like how fast it can process.
Well, fuck off. Point is, I mean, that. I think that's why this game trailer was so perfect, because it actually showcased the full power of
The gameplay.
PS5, right? Because it's showing the gameplay and it shows how it's going to environment through environment with seamless loading. Like, you could tell the loading screen is just that moment where he goes through like that dimensional hole, and that's like 2 seconds basically. And it's insane. No, the way they load through the environments and everything is incredible. It looked gorgeous. I've always said I really do think Ratchet and Clank has always been my favorite PlayStation franchise, and I'm so glad that it's getting love here. I'm so glad that it just looks incredible. It had no.
Insomniac, the goat, man.
They are amazing. Like that was their
If only
best
they could
acquisition.
fucking fix Infamous now, that would be like the best deal.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And they can retcon Second Son.
Yeah, and then at the end they showed a female Ratchet, like a girl, and the internet. The internet did
What?
things really quickly.
Johnny.
That was fast.
Bro, you called her Hosh. Fuck up.
It's so
Johnny,
funny how
yeah.
like
Look
we all
at Johnny
knew.
blushing. Look at Johnny blushing.
He's not blushing. We can't
Nigga,
see his
how can you see a
face.
black guy blushing? Huh?
Wait, do black guys not blush?
No. You can't
Oh.
see them
Huh?
blush. I mean, light skins, yeah, but like people are
All
black.
right. Now here's my question, guys. This game was one of the few that had no release year or release anything. So when do you think this is coming?
Well, Ratchet?
I think
it
I
had
think early next year. Early next year.
But like, there were games that said they were early 2020. Why did this have no? I don't know.
Probably because they can't predict Corona. Maybe it get worse or
Yeah,
bad.
maybe.
They'd rather say that than delay.
It's better to give no date than delay it. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could
But I
be
think
like.
spring 2021.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking maybe March.
Because the gameplay they show looks way too advanced to like not be close to release.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Oh,
unfortunate. for sure.
they had a GIF on Twitter. It was like Ratchet doing like a combo in air. That was oof.
No, bro. Because first it was the trailer, then they did that mini gameplay demo. It just looks unbelievable. I cannot fucking wait.
Day one.
I think it's gonna be really big. Next up, Square Enix showed up with a new IP by the FF15 studio, Luminous Productions, Project Athia. This game looks fucking sick. You can tell. Yeah, exactly. Like right away, I could tell the art style.
I almost can't get excited because it looks way too good to be real.
Exactly. It
Like
looked
you see when you
amazing.
see these mobile game ads and you see that's CG, there's no way. I cannot get that feeling because it looks way too good. So it's hard for me to get excited for that.
Right.
But if it's real, oh my god.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, even rewatching the chair, like the way like the characters jumping through the mountain, like obviously right away I could tell the FF15 like art style, like that styled look.
Yeah. This is on like Unreal Engine 5 demo level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
the way, so you could tell she has like environmental powers, like she's getting these trees to grab enemies and stuff. Just looks fucking stunning, really gorgeous. Cannot wait for it. It's crazy again. Let's talk, and again, this is exclusive to PS5. We're gonna continue to see that throughout this entire thing.
It's coming to
And
PC.
PC.
No, sorry, console exclusive. It's PC and PS5, so it's not.
Well,
going
it's,
to be
it comes to PS5 first, then PC later. Basically.
Yeah.
No, it said it's the same thing. They're released side by side.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's here on the Twitter. They say they'll be releasing on PS5 and PC.
All right. But
Yeah.
the gameplay, when she did the free thing, the spell thing, whatever, that like environment looked almost like
It's
Jeff said,
insane.
almost too
It's
good.
insane.
It looks actually too good, actually, to be true.
Yeah. Next one was one that wasn't really gameplay focused, but looked really cool. Was Stray, which is this game where you just basically play as a cat. All we saw was the character walking around. No, I have nothing. Why would you assume I have something to say about this?
Cat
I don't want to have this conversation anymore. So
He's
Stray,
like, yo, it's a cat. You're
Stray
the
is
first to
coming.
say that.
I'm just saying I like cats. Okay, that doesn't mean I want to be a
see?
cat. I'm just saying cats are.
sorry.
All I'm saying
Sorry.
is
Oh
cats are
my
a cute
God.
pet. That's
Live.
all I'm saying.
Live on the podcast.
All I'm saying.
Sorry.
Then going through the thread. So next they did some DualSense showing where they showed the haptic triggers or whatever. They had a lot of. They spend way too much time showing the sacred symbols between transitions. I was like, I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Oh my-
X, circle,
they look
triangle,
sick.
square.
But
You know
they're
it's even on the controllers, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. Next up, we saw this excited me. I love Housemarque. Their new game, which is again a exclusive to PS5, Returnal. This basically kind of looks like a 3D action, like arcadey style game that they've used to make, but it just looks like more environmentally demanding. It looks just beautiful. It looks like it has like an alien setting, but the gameplay you could tell just by the way the shooting is and the particle effects that it's Housemarque, and I love that because. You know, I know they strayed away from the twin stick shooter style because they said that era is kind of done. But I'm glad they're kind of evolving it basically, and that's what's really cool. Because they actually they canceled 2 projects. They canceled the battle royale project they were working on, and then they had another game that came out earlier and it didn't do well. So I'm glad they're coming back to PlayStation exclusively and doing some cool shit. So cool stuff
Yes,
there.
sir.
Then next.
Yes, sir.
The Super Mario 3D world of this event, Sackboy's Big Adventure, by Sumo Digital.
Why do you have to do it like that?
What a smart.
Always Mario with you.
Again, this is such a smart move because look, you look at this game and bro, everyone notices this. It's literally the style of 3D world where it's top down ish. You can do up to 4 players, but. This game looks beautiful. And again, you have to, this is why I was so happy about this. Because you have to understand, Sackboy himself as a character is a PlayStation mascot. And
Yeah,
you can't always lock him down behind this level building thing. I think doing something like this is way better because now Sackboy can be more of just a platforming icon for PlayStation more than like the 2D level building stuff. Because I always thought I love both games actually, but like I always felt like the campaigns were like, it was kind of just like, oh, here's what you can do with the level creator tools. Whereas this, I love when it's a crafted experience, right? And obviously Media Molecule's not doing this anymore, it's Sumo Digital. But this game's trailer looked stunning. I liked how they did the slow reveal where first they just showed him, then they showed 2 players, then 3 and 4. And I think they're gonna have online co-op because they've done that before with Little Big Planet. So we are 1,000% gonna stream this game together.
Hopefully it's 4 co-op. Hopefully it's 4.
No, it is 4. You saw 4 characters.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna play this all together on stream. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
So,
you know I'm gonna play that. So.
oh, for sure. Did you guys love it? Did you love what you saw?
Yeah, I was
Hell yeah.
I'm so happy.
Really cool.
I hope this game does well, so like they can bring back Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Jeff for the audience there. He actually likes PlayStation platformers more than Nintendo platformers.
Yep.
That's true. Hey,
that's,
everyone has their thing. Because yeah, even this game, look, they called it Sackboy's Big Adventure. Like they're totally moving him away from the Little Big Planet branding. I think they really
Sackboy, like as a mascot, is bigger than Little Big Planet. Like he's so recognizable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's how
I still see his figures like in random stores.
Yeah, like
sure,
Sackboy is extremely popular.
Yeah, that's why it was so sad.
More than his game.
That's why it's so sad that they fucked it up on the PS4 because I feel like
This fucking gadget they take like fucking 10 years without making a Sackboy game is like, it's so dumb. They have goals in their hand. They don't exploit. They just make these fucking greedy gray ass games. But now I'm glad they get it.
And Dreams was a thing. It's just so it really is sad for Dreams when you see this and you see the other platformers here. Media Molecule must be like fuck. Next one was a new battle royale style multiplayer game. Destruction All Stars. This looked really fucking cool. Where it was kind of like Rocket League mixed with Fortnite, where you were crashing cars into each other, but you were also getting out of the car and fighting each other. So it looked environmentally cool. I mean, we don't know much about it, but all we know again is it's another exclusive, and it looks really fun. So I can't wait for that. I don't think there's much to say about this, but the next one I think we all have something to say about. Kina Bridge of Spirits.
Oh my
yes.
God.
This is another.
Movie. This is like Jeff orgasm.
So this game was revealed for PS5. It's coming to PS4, PS5, and I think PC. Am I right or wrong?
No, not PC.
Not
just
PC.
PS4
Okay.
PS5.
PS4 and PS5.
Yeah. Before we get into game, what's really cool about this is the backstory. These guys, 3 years ago, they made a fan-made Majora's Mask CG trailer, and it's so cool that like they took their creative because that looked stunning. So it's so cool to see that they took their creative flex and they're actually making a game now. What did you guys think of this?
Yeah. It looks phenomenal.
Whenever it's coming out, it's all this year.
Holiday.
This is day one.
It's definitely a launch title.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing. It's yeah. Okay, just look it up. PS4, PS5, Epic Game Store. There we go.
Yeah, Epic Games. Okay. Yeah.
Because like when looking at this game, right, I was like, I know I'm not comparing games like these, but like, imagine what Kingdom Hearts can do looking like this.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Like, they can legit rip the models out the CGI films and make it look as good as this.
Yes.
Like,
This is actually I agree there. Kingdom Hearts should look like this in this game. I agree.
It looks sick. Next one here is one I don't think any of us cared about. Goodbye Volcano High. It was like a furry high school game. This was like, all right, this
is that anyway?
I don't know.
Johnny, you hyped?
Johnny, are you hyped?
No. No, because like legit games like these.
Persona really furious. That's your dream game.
No. They actually creep me out. Like games like these. Like I don't like these.
What?
Jesus.
What, high school games?
No, me like freaking furry humans game. I'm just like no.
All right.
No.
The next game is from what's his name? That fucking guy who said the Switch sucked ass and then he put a game on it. I don't know. Oddworld.
Why are you so petty?
There's this. Okay. Anyways, there's a new Oddworld game coming. This one was again like, all right, that's cool. So
people love Oddworld.
Yeah, they do. So I'm sure people are excited for that. Next one. So we got our first look at Ghostwire Tokyo. I think we were all a little worried about this game when what's her name? What's her name? The cute girl that left the studio. I don't remember. Yeah, when she left, we were all worried, is this project fucked? What's going on? But the game looks really sick. It literally looks like a...
This is totally not what I expected when I saw it for the first time, but it's still cool as shit.
Yeah, what do
I
you
expected
think?
it's like Silent Hill kinda, but
Right.
it's like fucking cyberpunk, Dying Light shit. That looks cool as
Yeah,
shit.
it looks really, really fucking dope. Next one, I think, again, one we didn't really care about, Jet the Far Shore. It was just one weird one where they were, like, looking into space or whatever, and like, okay. Yeah, so that one was whatever. Next, we got a new look at Godfall, the multiplayer game by, what's it called? By Gearbox, the
Gearbox?
Borderlands studio. How do you guys feel about this game? Because I feel like it looks really cool. I
like it.
I don't know why it looks choppy. Like even I rewatched the footage, like actually like the 4K footage.
Might be the
whatever.
two because Resident Evil 8 trailer like was choppy as hell.
No, I'm saying I watched it individually too. Like it just looks kind of framey.
Because-
So
okay.
obviously it's still in development.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm flexing my game design.
oh,
knowledge
he's
here.
flexing. Okay.
But, so when I look at them, like it looked, yes, you're right. The animations are choppy because
Right.
of how like they don't flow together. You know
Yeah.
how like with Smash Bros. Example,
Mhm.
you could cancel moves, like you could frame by frame.
Yeah.
So it's naturally like with Last of Us, when Ellie does one motion, it flows into the other motion.
Right.
But with this game,
It's
it
like-
just
oh,
motion,
that's why.
motion.
Okay,
It's like
okay,
a
I know
stop
what you mean.
motion thing.
Right. It doesn't have an
Yeah.
animation to go into the next animation. It just like
Exactly.
cuts to the next one. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting.
No,
All right.
I like Borderlands. I like looter shooters. I like Division.
Hey, if it's good, I'll
I didn't
play
like
it.
Destiny.
I'm
Destiny is one of those. It's like I hope it has crossplay in case you guys get on PC. But if you don't, I mean, it's a co-op looter shooter. But like melee though. I like that. I like that. The gameplay looks good.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
we
good.
can customize even more.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
they-
definitely buying the game.
And this one
Yeah.
is PC, PS5, right? I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Next one was Solar Ash. Now, actually, interesting thing about Solar Ash, the person I just interviewed for Gamescage Talks, Viram, he's actually working on the 3D animations for the characters of this game. So really cool. I did not know that. I found out when I was on call with him. So that's really cool. But yeah, I mean, I really like Hyper Light Drifter. So I'm down for this game, whatever the hell it's gonna be. It looks like a 3D platformer action game. Cool shit coming 2021. Next one, I don't know if anyone here is a big Hitman guy, but Hitman 3 was revealed for January 2021. Is anyone into
I'm
that?
not
None of us?
interested,
Okay,
so-
yeah. There is a big... Now, this one, though, I might be interested. You know why, boys and girls? It takes place in Dubai. Now,
Oh.
I've been
yes,
to
it does.
Dubai. You know, my
Your
father
hometown?
lives in Dubai. So I might check this out just so I can climb the tallest tower.
Bro.
You know there's got to be I mean, there's a picture of it right there. Of course he's going to climb the tallest tower in the world. Let's fucking go. So, yeah, January 2021, Hitman 3. Next one, another power move that I'm so happy about with PlayStation, Astro's Playroom. So this is basically
Yes.
the sequel
Yes.
to Astrobot. No VR needed this time. Just a
Yes.
pure fun 3D platformer. I am so fucking happy about this because this game is like it unshamingly, and I'm okay with this, takes so much from 3D Mario games. Like, he literally has like a spin jump. He does the thing where he bounces on the umbrellas like Mario does in Odyssey. There's literally an enemy who's a cloud that like blows wind at you like the one in 3D World. It's like there's a level where you're gliding down with like an animal, which is exactly in Galaxy. And look, bro, I'm okay with it. This looks amazing. It looks like instead of taking advantage of VR, it's going to take advantage of the controller, right? Like, because they're touting this controller to be insane. This looked amazing to me. And what was we found out right after, it's going to be free on the PlayStation 5 right when you get it at launch. So
This is
So it might be like a Wii Fit. type
no,
of
it's
thing.
not Wii Fit.
Not Wii
It's a play game. It's just a game.
Because like I feel like this game, like you can't really compare sales because everyone's gonna have the game.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Well, I do also hope it's like a full game. I hope because it's free, they're not doing something where it's like
it will.
It will? Yeah,
It's Japan studios.
Okay.
They're like they're really good.
yeah. Okay, cool.
But Astro, funny about it, I didn't play Astro Bot. Oh my!
I heard it's
some of the
amazing.
things they did, yeah, some of the shit they did was so like I've never seen like any game ever do that in any platform.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I just hope that they have those elements just like not in VR, obviously. That's that
Fair
good,
enough.
but not in VR.
Next one was a indie game called Little Devil Inside. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was kind of this weird one where there was some hunter running around the forest, and then they would show him like, I don't know. It looked weird, but it looked really cool. But again, I was just really happy that this presentation. We'll talk about it at the end. Next, we had NBA 2K21. So the Xbox event got Madden, the sweatiest game. It's very true. A lot of sweat going on. That looked. Hey Johnny, I mean, do you play the NBA games? I don't know.
Why, Johnny?
I don't know.
I despise them. I think they're boring as shit. I don't know why people buy one console for that game and just that game alone.
The sports
like,
fans
people
are
legit spend like they would spend $500 for one game and that's it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, how? Just go out and play basketball.
You heard it here first from Johnny. Go play basketball. Next one was Bug Snacks. This game looked like absolute garbage. This was the most you didn't need to have this trailer. It just looked the fruit game, yeah. It just looked really weird compared to everything else.
It's a throwaway,
yeah.
Throwaway
But something that looked fucking amazing, and I can't wait for this for some fucking reason. Demon Souls remake.
Yes,
bro, it looks fucking stunning as shit.
It's a remake from the ground up.
Oh,
they also added so much. Dude, they didn't just remake it. They added stuff.
Yeah. Bro, you look at I couldn't believe it when people did the side by side screenshots. It's like a new game basically. Holy shit.
Well, it is technically
amazing. No, I don't know what it is about the Souls games that I buy all of them even though I don't beat them. It's just they draw me. Like there's something about their art style and world that I really fucking love.
Well, the art style already good.
Yeah. Jesus. So. Plus, what I like about Demon Souls specifically is apparently it's more level based. Like you pick a door to go into, and you go to that level's environment, you do it, and then you go back to the hub world. So might be a little more accessible.
Okay, if you think Dark Souls is confusing where to go, or Bloodborne, this is like oh my god! I hope they make it easier to know where to go at least.
Right.
It's way more confusing.
Yeah,
it's like the most confusing.
And again, this is another PlayStation exclusive. So they're coming through left and right with this. Next one, we saw the first look at Arcane Studios game Deathloop. Deathloop looks really cool. Again, it doesn't look like a graphical showcase, but like just as a gameplay wise, looks really fucking cool. Like because Dishonored is more like stealth powers. This one is more fuck it, run around like crazy and use your powers. I don't know, Jeff, did you like this one? I thought you were enjoying it when we saw the trailer.
Yeah, it looked cool, and I didn't. I mostly trust the studio because I'm a big Dishonored fan. I like Dishonored a lot. So I trust the studio. I know they're gonna make a good product.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much. I still don't understand what the fuck is the game about. I don't know if it's like single player or online.
It's single player.
It's confirmed?
Yeah. And again, I couldn't believe
that's such a weird concept that works better online in my opinion.
And again, I couldn't believe this one. This is also a console exclusive to PlayStation.
Sony dropping the bills on that table.
That is insane. When they showed that at E3 at Bethesda's thing, I was like, sure, it would just be multi-platform. Insane. Next one, speaking of Jeff right here, we got the first look at Resident Evil Village.
Jeff King.
What?
Resident Evil Village.
Oh. Yeah.
How do you feel?
We indeed got a first look at that game.
We indeed did. How did you feel?
I am confused as shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that fucking village. I see witches. I see werewolves.
There's a castle.
I see like a fucking console of like dick flattering girls. I don't know. There's so much going on.
I really think this is gonna be a wild one. They've been saying this is the biggest.
Chris Redfield that looks completely different from like his 7 model, and he's randomly shooting someone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, they changed them from 7 too?
Yep.
Oh my Jesus Christ, bro.
Basically, it's like a mix of the 6 model and like the Resident Evil Vendetta model.
Right.
It's like a mix of both. but it ended up looking completely different from like his 7.
Right.
In fact, it looks so different that people are saying that it wasn't him in 7. Like it was another person pretending to be him.
What
I don't
the
know.
fuck? All right, but no, the game actually looked stunning. I mean, they said in like a developer interview, it really is their most ambitious RE yet. It's gonna be really big. There's gonna be, I mean, the fact that you see like, to me, this sounds like it's gonna be. If apparently RE7 is horrifying, I can't even imagine this one. I don't even want.
I'm glad it's just third person. To be honest, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because we have the third person one with the remakes, and then we have the new generation of like Resident Evil game with the like 7, 8. Like Resident Evil changed gameplay every 3 or 4 main release, so they can stay fresh. Like they did it once, like the fucking tank. How do you call the camera above the player?
Over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
No, the camera above it's above, like in one, the fixed camera.
Oh, the top down.
Yeah, they had the top down, like 1, 2, 3, called Veronica and all that shit. And then it got all people stopped buying them. They came back with 4, and then they fucking revolutionized the entire third person genre.
Crazy.
They keep making 4, 5, all these games, and then people got tired of them, and they came back with 7 with a new fucking camera angle. Like it's like in Resident Evil DNA to change the formula every time, so it stay fresh. So I'm glad that they're keeping that idea.
Fair, yeah. All right.
Do
cool.
you prefer first person or do you prefer the third person?
I think 3. Like I'm more used to 3 because I started the franchise with like 4.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I started the franchise with 2, but I was too young to even understand what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
And I like the third person better because like it allows like I don't know, it's Resident Evil to me. That
exactly.
I don't mind the change.
Fair. All right. Then this is it looked cool, but it was a weird choice to show this early. Another Capcom game, new IP called Pragmata. It looks like this weird sci-fi action game where like, I don't know, you're this astronaut, you save this little girl, there's like some crazy shit going on, and then it was announced for 2022. So I'm like, that was cool.
It was like weird.
This is a Kojima game.
It really looked Kojima. Because for a second I thought that Soldier guy was the Kojima Productions dude.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It was just really weird to show this early. But hey, I'll take a new IP from Capcom. Looks really dope. Then next one, Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh,
This game,
this is what you call a graphical showcase.
that was stunning, man. Like from the fucking fish swimming in the water to like the crabs to the giant fucking mammoth robot. Like I love that now it's not just like robot dinos. It's like robot everything. Like you have a robot turtle, you got a robot mammoth. Everything's a fucking robot.
Go all out.
Go all out. Say fuck it.
They have animals. They have actual animals. Now.
Exactly. And like dude, the environments, like you see the San Francisco, the bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. You see like so many cool areas. Because I guess I didn't finish the first game, but I guess you find that at some point that it does take place.
You didn't finish it?
No, I didn't like it. Remember?
You have to beat on PC.
Yeah, you do, Phil.
Because remember what happened with Horizon is it came out a week before Breath of the Wild.
That's not an excuse. You can always go back and play games.
No, but let me tell you what happened. I was, because to be fair, Breath of the Wild like broke my existence. I played Breath of the Wild like a psychopath. I literally failed the class because I was playing Breath of the Wild so much. And then when I went back to Horizon and I couldn't climb everything, I was like, I can't do this. I'm out.
Oh, so you got spoiled with Breath of the Wild.
Exactly. Like Breath of the Wild really. There was a month where Breath of the Wild broke me as a human being. So that's why I literally couldn't play any open world game after that. Like even to this day, open worlds like I have so many issues with because of Breath of the Wild. But so hopefully now that it's been a while and it'll come to PC, I'll feel more inclined to finally get through it. But again, this game looks fucking stunning, man. Like we didn't see actual like
Horizon is like far from being my favorite game ever. I liked it.
Right.
And I think there's like much to improve, and that sequel is gonna do that. So that's why I'm very hyped for the sequel.
Oh yeah, I mean like that's the thing. Like Horizon, I'm someone who specifically because of Transformers really loves robot dinosaurs, and obviously bow and arrow gameplay and
this
stuff.
This man hates dinosaurs, but he loves robot dinosaurs.
Exactly, I love robot dinosaurs.
Yes.
Listen,
that doesn't make sense.
Hey, listen, I don't hate dinosaurs. I just like.
How do you like something that takes away what makes dinosaur cool?
I love robot dinos. My point is, so that and this game had like Breath of the Wild style, like the bow and arrow and stuff. So I was like, this game is my jam. So when I was playing it and then Breath of the Wild fucked me up, that's why I really want to, hopefully when it comes to PC, just give it a full chance, and I hope I could fall in love with it. But this sequel just, it looks stunning. Like, it looks literally like a CG movie as a game, and it looks beautiful. Yeah, no, this one looked insane. Let's see. And then they showed us the box.
In the end, they showed that it's gonna be like possibly a war, which is cool.
Oh yeah. When do you think it's coming out too? Because we had no like number, date, year.
Okay, so I think Demon Souls, Horizon Zero, the next Horizon game, and Ratchet and Clank, all gonna come out within October next year.
Right.
Yeah.
So it depends like how. I think one game is gonna be like February, one April, and one summer.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know
basically what Imran, there's a dude, his name is Imran. I don't know if you know him. He's like an industry guy.
Yeah.
He basically said PlayStation wants to do what Switch did for year one, which is just have a banger like every month or two. Like for that first year, just go all the fucking way out.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm with you. I think all the exclusives we saw, other than the Capcom stuff or whatever, are gonna be here by year one. I think they want to say fuck it. Let's bring everyone in here year one, no matter what. And it's like that's backed by yeah.
Did have backlog games to play. They have like a bunch of games to play then.
Yeah, no, it's genius. And so then we had the box. Now, what was insane about the box, none of us thought PlayStation would actually do it day one, is having a discless version alongside the main one. I was so happy about that because I've been saying for the longest time that like we need to start making discless versions like the norm of like having it side by side with a disc one, because obviously everyone's buying digital now, especially with COVID. It's gonna push digital sales. We've pushed digital sales even higher. This pandemic has basically caused the shift to digital to skyrocket. So you know the all digital version's gonna be like the hot one people are gonna run to.
I feel like it's like a double-edged sword for some people, because it's gonna be cheaper than the disc model, but with the games though, you can't buy used games.
Yeah,
so you have to buy them at full price, or you have to wait for it.
But we've heard in general the used game market is dying. I mean, that's why GameStop is having so many issues, because like people are buying less and less.
It's not like that. Let's say for me and Jeff, right, who live in Europe. We save so much money buying them physical compared to digital, like extremely much.
Yeah,
like
it's
so much
$20.
Like buying physical, I never paid full price for a game ever since I came here. Like it's been
insane.
3 years, more than 3 years. I never paid full price ever.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare to me, I save between 15 and 20 United States dollars buying physical.
Like the typical like PS4 or PC game, I pay like 30.
Right.
When it's out day one, and Switch game I pay like 40.
Jesus.
Day one.
But yeah, so what do you guys think of the design now that we've had some time to think about it?
I love it.
I love it too.
I love the design.
I mean, I hope they release like a all black version.
Right. They'll do
I
special
doubt it.
editions, I'm sure, at some point. I think for launch they're going for that white. Like clearly the new aesthetic is the white and black they're going with.
It's the Astrobot aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as I said. I like it. It's like you guys said. I hope there's different colors you can choose, or at least I was thinking about this. You know the sides, right? What if you can take those off and put the different designs on them?
Oh yeah. I mean, you could do it with the base. I think the base PS4, right? Or the
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. You can change that, and then like you keep the black. Black is always there, but you can change like God of War, Spider-Man, or something, and they can like sell those too. Because like on the PS4, I was thinking about that. I hope they do that.
You know, I actually now thinking like now that I've seen a lot more, I actually like it. When I first saw it, I was like, this looks like those like fake console mock-ups you see people make in 2006 or 7. But now like looking back at more, I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. It'll look cool in my entertainment center. I just don't like the way it's like curved a bit. It looks like a router, but I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna put this thing anywhere anyway. So yeah, and I do also love their new slogan, which is "Play has no limits." I like that way more than "Greatness awaits" because people.
I agree.
Because people just
we
kept making
waited
jokes.
for this.
Exactly. No, I'm saying.
Wait though.
Yeah, exactly. Like "Greatness awaits" was too easy to be like, okay, I'm waiting. This one basically plays on the fact that the PS5 is so powerful that play has no limits. So really amazing. Yeah, no. man, yeah, overall this presentation, it was stellar. Like, this was an amazing showcase. I really think my favorite thing about this was it kind of addressed every issue I had with PlayStation for the past 2 years, right? Because what were my issues? The reason I felt so, and I think all of us here except Paya felt more critical on PlayStation, was because it felt like they were getting cocky. They weren't supporting like indies. They weren't like doing fun platformer or like just unique, interesting, creative style games. It's like now this presentation addresses the fuck out of that. It's like, no, here's our indies that looked amazing that we care about, and they're gonna be exclusive. Here's our big games, and we're not gonna shy away from having them being fun or creative platformer stuff. Here's our big AAA stuff like it's like they have everything, and that's why I am day one for PS5. Like, I'm so excited for PS5. Like, I think for the PS4 era was like, you could tell it was the step in the right direction towards like having more IPs and fleshing them out, right? But this next gen, I think this next gen we could get like, instead of like one Last of Us game, one Spider-Man game, one Ratchet game, I feel like we could get like 2 of each, because like they have the IPs down and they have the processing power and abilities to pump them out a bit faster.
They even said developing for games should take 3 to 4 times as faster compared to PS4.
Yeah,
that's also one thing. But that's not like just the first party. Third party too. Everyone.
Yeah.
They should be able to develop faster.
Yeah. So I think overall we were all really happy. We're excited for the future.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think?
No matter what price it is, I'm still buying day one.
Okay, so speaking of that, what do you really think the price is gonna be? Like, think of US, not Europe. Like, talk like the general one.
Okay, I already pre-ordered mine. I can do that here. So I only paid like €100, and then whatever it costs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna pay in the store later. But for me, it doesn't matter how much it is. I think in the United States, here's what I think. Right. I think it's gonna be 500 discs, 400 discless. That's it.
I'm okay with that. If it's 500 for the discless, I'm good.
I think it's 500 for the disc and 450 for the disc.
That'd be
No, not 450. I would say 450, because 450 is like a weird price.
I don't mind.
Like I don't know, but like keep this in mind, right? You lose like everything discs, right? You can never use a disc.
Right.
Is that worth $50 or really?
Right.
I mean, it's seriously like.
I mean, they are cheap to manufacture.
I feel like maybe they'll go 80 or I think it might be $100 difference, because like you said, if it was just $50, I would just get the one with the disc. Like, it's like I'd be like, okay, fuck it, because it has 4K Blu-ray. So if I ever want to pop in like Giant Ball Super Broly or something, I could. But no, I mean, either way, I'll get the discs. But like, $50, I feel like it'd be like, okay, that's not really saving much. I feel like if it's $100, it's more notable. And the last thing here, like, I want to ask all of you, what do you think this conference like did to Xbox? Because I feel like this put a mountain of pressure on Xbox.
They're terrified right now.
What this did it?
What did it do? It's like I feel like this was it was like a really big. It was so much bigger than we all thought it was gonna be, and I feel like there's way more pressure on Xbox now.
I think. We all know. I mean, I'm the only one here who actually has Xbox One X, and I played Xbox. And they have said for a long time, like if you can go by tweet, every year they say this year is going to be the best E3. We have games, and they never deliver ever. So until they show it, I just can't. Like, it's been too many times to be disappointed.
Okay.
They have to just show what you have. They can't like say anymore. They just have to speak.
Jeff, what about you? What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
I think PlayStation and Xbox don't care. They're just trying to make the better product, not what. Okay, let me restart that sentence. I think PlayStation and Xbox don't care.
Right.
They're each trying to like make a good product. But I don't think like if Sony makes a good show, Xbox will be fuck, they make a good show. Exactly. They're trying to make a good show also so they can keep their customer like happy.
Right.
I think that fucking console war is like between that shit only exists between people like they don't actually care like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course they're gonna care like if that shit impacts their marketing, like maybe Sony having like time exclusive, like and Xbox can come and say, okay, this game will also come on Xbox next year. That's the only thing I can see them care about.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's smart, and it's been happening for a while now. If the biggest issue back then, and even to this day, even, and why I think next gen is really fascinating is we were still in the time where specifically because Nintendo railed off a long time ago. Nintendo said, "Fuck it, we're doing our own thing. We're always gonna have something different." Like to this day, right now, the Switch is gonna be its own unique thing, and that's what I'm really happy about. It's its own thing. And then for PlayStation and Xbox, I feel like this next gen is gonna be important to finally.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone is doing their own thing. Like I can see
Exactly.
Xbox basically being a fucking home PC. They're gonna release a new Xbox every 2 years, like a new model, like more powerful every 2 years. And PlayStation we sell traditional, and Switch will be its own thing. That's why I'm saying like everyone is like trying to make their own product.
Like Xbox is going for the we want to be
they're going
everywhere.
for the PC crowd, kind of.
No, not even PC. They want to be everywhere because again, they're doing xCloud where they literally want you to be able to play Game Pass on your phone. They literally want to have those things on PS4 and Switch. They want to be on your. They want to be basically. They don't care
They want to be
anymore.
the Apple of gaming.
Yeah, exactly. They want to be everywhere. They don't want to be anymore that you just need our box. We want it to be that you are part of the Xbox ecosystem. You know?
Yeah.
I think that they want the ecosystem. Sony wants like the console, the home console market.
Exactly.
And Nintendo wants like, I mean, technically like it is a console, but they want like the handheld.
Well, Nintendo wants the game. Like Nintendo has
the game, man.
Nintendo just wants Nintendo has the highest attach rates of gaming ever, like by 10 miles. So they're fine with that.
Switch has like.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, before Switch, keep my PS3 were pretty good, but like people legit get only Switch games.
Oh yeah, I mean the top 10 best-selling Switch games are all first-party exclusives. So
exactly, and you look at the best-selling PS4 game, GTA 5.
Yeah, GTA, NBA, FIFA, Call of Duty. It's
actually no. Keep in mind, NBA sells a lot in US, but not worldwide.
I'm saying like just the common ones. I'm just saying like.
Call of Duty, Minecraft, FIFA. There we go.
Exactly. So that's like I think this is just smart. Yeah.
I feel like Xbox is doing a smart thing of doing it everywhere because sooner or later the console like market is going to like. I know people are controversial about this, but it's gonna die out soon.
I agree. I'm with you.
So there's gonna be a streaming service. And Xbox is already doing that already. So I think
it's just gonna be the norm that because I think some people just always gonna want like a console or a hardware, right? But I think it's gonna get more popular with streaming and stuff eventually, but not yet.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get. I feel like this gen was like the testing bed because there's PS Now and they're testing xCloud and we have Game Pass, and we're slowly gonna see the future unfold. But yeah, I mean that's it. That's all. I think that was a very good show, very fun show. A lot of good stuff coming through. So yeah, join us next week again. I'm sure we'll have some more.
Warhead season 2 on the way, by the way.
Fun fact with Storm Your, huh? Fun fact with Storm Your, Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to our new segment that we only did one of, but we're gonna continue it. Fun facts with Storm Your, where each week Storm Your gives us a random fun fact about any game or anything in the world that most people don't know about.
Okay. Already. Oh, what the fuck? I need to. Okay, I got one. Okay. Originally, Dissidia Final Fantasy, the fighting games, based on the Final Fantasy franchise. Like, it was supposed to include Kingdom Hearts character.
What the fuck?
But they like this game was supposed to have Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and everyone and Goofy.
What the fuck?
But they gave up midway because it was too confusing for them, and then they'd rather just stick to Final Fantasy.
Well, shit. That's a depressing fun fact.
Yeah,
that's very sad.
Well,
you ruined my day.
On that depressing note, thank you all for watching this week's podcast. We'll see you all next week. Peace out.
Persona.